morning, people. This morning I want to talk about a topic: conditional and unconditional love. Um, now, as parents, we all say we have unconditional love, but this is the question here: what is unconditional love? Unconditional love. I don't think none of us is capable of it. When our babies are born for the first day, or two, or three, we have unconditional love. But after that, as human beings, we develop what you call conditional love in our relationship, with our family, with our friends, with our neighbors, even with our kids at home. And let me just go into a little explanation on that. First, let me start by our kids. As parents, we do have that first beginner's love when a kid is born, but as they grow, we start putting on the conditions. We start, when I say conditions, let me explain. um we're going to set certain boundaries, and the boundaries that we set, it start to break down that love, because of the boundaries that we set, which becomes conditional love. For example, let's say you give your kid a direction and he does not follow it, and he constantly decide not to follow that, and after a while, in your heart, you develop a hardness. So you know that this particular thing that he's going to do, it's always hurting you, because you know that that's his thing. And that's where the condition starts. And for me, that I think that the only person who has unconditional love is God, because he loves us without no conditions. But when we love with condition. Let's go to the spouse, for example. Our spouse, we say we love one person, we love that person with everything, our whole heart and being. But when they do make a mistake, then we put it upon ourselves to take that love or that feeling and turn it around, and has this little thing in your mind which has you say, no, 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 I'm not going to give my love all the way. There might be something to stop me. I'm looking forward for the backlash of that love. I'm looking forward for him to have somebody else, because I can see the signs, and that's where the condition comes in. And that's why I said there is no such thing as unconditional love. Even to our friends, we have a friend, we have been having this friend for years, but there's something in that friend that you don't like because of your unconditional love, because you set a boundary, a line which you are expecting, and that person go over that line, and then immediately it becomes unconditional. For our neighbors, you have a neighbor who has been good friends with you for years, but that neighbor did something, want something, or do something that you don't like. Your condition started change. Your love, your feeling, your friendship become further and further apart. So that's why I'm sitting here this morning thinking about that word, love. It's not an easy word, right? Because we all, as human beings, love conditionally. Because when you sit and you think about it, it's all by conditions. It's what you think that you should get back. Like, you love somebody, you think they should love you back. You give somebody something, you think that somebody should give you back something. And that's where it becomes very, very hard. I guess that's why the Bible say in order for us to get into his perspective of spirituality, we got to understand a lot of things, simple things, like loving unconditionally. Somebody stepped on my toe this morning with a stroller. Mind you, it was really terrible. And I stood there holding my toe, and you know what I said to the woman? It's okay. Even though I feel pain, that doesn't mean because I feel pain I'm going to snap out. And that's what happens to a lot of us. That's what happened to a lot of us when we say we love. Love is simple. Love is given. It's given out, not waiting to receive without an expectation. So when you give freely, that's where the conditions start, and you expect something to be given back to you. That's why you set up yourself for expectations. So Love, if you love unconditionally, it's the sweetest love of all. Keep an open heart, keep an open mind. Do not set boundaries with love. Do not have expectations with love, because the way you see love and the way you choose to love, somebody else may not choose or love in that same way. Sorry. Okay, so this morning I want to bring that subject up, especially to the elders. Please, guys, I'm always stressing on the elders, because we ourselves may be young now, but we do go and become an elderly. So please, put out a helping hand for the elders. Look at them, look out for them on the street. Help as much as you can, so that you too will get it back, because what goes around comes around. Love you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.